AITA for expecting my wife to do most of the pool upkeep. 36 meters. And my wife, 35F, purchased our house 3 years ago. When we were in the market for houses, my wife stated that she explicitly wanted a pool. I didn't really care too much for a pool, but we had a flexible budget, so I guess why not. I requested, though, that if we bought one, she would have to do 80% of the upkeep, if not all of it. She agreed. FF to now, I've done 90% of the upkeep, and my wife had an excuse every time I ask her to help me clean the pool or check the alkalinity or pH level of the pool. She always too tired, or she'll do it later. I let it happen the first couple times, but it's kind of getting frustrating now. But luckily, I have 2 employees that are extremely helpful. My son, 7M, and my daughter, 6F. Very well paid. No complaints so far. Yesterday, my employees were using their time off to go to school, so I got to cleaning. Technically draining, but it took long enough that it was just about done by the time my wife got back home. By the time we were heading to bed, I asked her if she could clean it on Saturday, or I could help, but she hit me with the, "I'm busy. She doesn't work on Saturday." I got kind of upset about it and told her that she should be doing 100% of the upkeep anyways, and I'm going to stop taking care of the pool from now. She just told me to stop bluffing and went to sleep. FF to this morning. And she doesn't even want to discuss anything pool related or even anything related with me. AITA? NTA Your wife pulled a bait and switch. Question: does wifey use the pool on a regular basis? NTA. So when we bought our house, my hubby wanted a pool. I knew how much work they are. I didn't service it at all. Pool was a gorgeous black-green. Finally hubby, who I love dearly but epitomizes weaponized incompetence, asked if we could please pay to have the cleaning service done, as he was making enough money for that. We hired someone. Well, he hired someone and pays him. So yes. Put it back on your wife. No need to discuss it. It's already been discussed. She sees no point to the conversation because you are already cleaning it. NTA. Your wife should be helping you. You need to decide if this is a hill to die upon. Though, will this ruin your marriage? You have a couple options. I think. Stop maintaining the pool. Just leave it to swamp up, which will probably annoy both you and your wife and might not be best for the kids. Keep doing what you're doing, and be annoyed and resentful of your wife. Get a service to do maintenance. Will cost money, yes, but will also save you time and probably friction with your wife. Tell her you're hiring someone, and if she doesn't like it, she can take over the pool, but that those are the 2 choices. She does it or someone hired does it. NTA Viva la swamp. Apparently that's what she's wanted all along. Realistically, just drain it before it gets disgusting or hire a pool service that affects the wife's fun budget. Since I assume your kids also enjoy the pool. That "stop bluffing" comment would require me to never so much as look at the pool ever again, rolling on the floor laughing. What a witch she is. NTA. Time to call her bluff. Perfect timing if the pool is drained. She agreed and isn't upholding her end, so either she starts doing so, pays with her money to hire someone to do it, or it sits empty. NTA. Just stop up. Tell her it's her responsibility now and she can either step up or deal with a dirty pool. You just drained it, so I don't see the harm in covering the pool and leaving it alone. If your wife wants to use the pool, she can clean it next time. NTA. When we bought our house, my husband wanted several acres. I agreed as long as he did the yard work. He agreed and has kept his word. We put in a pool a few years ago, and since he does all the yard work, I have taken over as what I call the pool bitch. Works for us. NTA. This is my husband with animals. He wants a cute puppy, but guess who is up all night walking the animal, etc., 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 etc.? Me. Guess who is never getting another animal? Us. It's hard to unget a pool though. I haven't worked that part out. NTA. Your wife is literally just disrespecting you at this point. Saying that you should stop bluffing and then not speaking to you is childish and petty. Does she help out in other ways? Does she work a physically draining job? Or is it all you doing most of the work, even though she's an adult who's more than capable? It sounds like there's an unevenness in your marriage and also a communication issue, since she won't even talk to you about this. I hope you can figure this out now, because otherwise this behavior will continue and get worse the longer it goes on. NTA. Just stop doing all the pool care like you said you would. Let's see what happens. NTA. Take her at her word and stop cleaning the pool. NTA. Your wife said she would take care of the pool. I would sit her down and say, look, when you wanted a house with a pool, I agreed only because you said you would take of the care for it and you haven't. Going forward, you need to maintain the pool as you said you would. NTA. If it's an above-ground pool, dismantle it. If it's an in-ground, fill it in. Problem solved. Or, just stop doing the upkeep yourself. Update me. I'd never would have cleaned it to begin with. It's on her, but she knew full well you did it long before you sealed the purchase of the house. You got played, my friend. Info. How do you feel about tilapia? Just call her bluff. If you don't want it to get gross, then drain it. NTA. But you do need to stop doing the work. She currently knows you will do it if she does not long enough. Not cool. Similar you guys. We bought a house with a large yard. I love it. It's great. I have all the room to do all the things. Guess who does most of the yard upkeep? Yard project planning? Tree care coordinating? Etc.? Me. It was our agreement. He is not huge on gardening, but will help out with general cleanup upkeep if I ask. I am also a SAHP. What the rest of our childcare shares look like is moot, since I agreed to the yard work with the purchase of our house. I took that on. And it's a lot of work, and some days I regret getting this house, but others it's glorious. Anyway, sounds like that's what she was supposed to do, but suckered you into doing it instead. Just stop and don't say anything. I am sure she and her friends will love swimming in a green pool this summer. Sorry, that's passive aggressive, don't do that. But honestly, you need to have a solid conversation and explain your grievances and reiterate the agreement. Hopefully she is mature enough to be open to that. Good luck. NTA. Pools are an expensive hole in the ground.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.